Is the GTX 1180 just a rebranded GTX 1080 Ti for $1,500? Welcome to Hari's Hobbies. The GTX 1180 has been rumored for quite a while now, and there has been a variety of release dates, prices, and specs. From a release this month to release not till 2019, from a gaming monster to just a rebranded 1080 Ti, and from $700 all the way to $1,500. So which of these predictions is true and what should you expect? So, starting off with the price, because if the price is outrageously high, then it doesn't really matter what the release date or specs really are. So, is the GTX 1180 actually going to cost $1,500 like an Asus Strix 1180 leak suggested? Well, first of all, that for sale leak is really easy to fake, and I don't believe that it is true. And there is really no way that Nvidia is going to price the GTX 1180 at $1,500. It just makes no sense for a mainstream GPU. That's literally over double the price of the last flagship. Also, Nvidia already has high-level GPUs in that range for those types of users, so it really makes no sense for them to put a gaming GPU up there as well. As a result, I am very confident that the GTX 1180 will not cost $1,500. In fact, it most likely won't even cost $1,000. Thus, the maximum reasonable cost the GTX 1180 is going to come in at is going to be $1,000. But what is a lot more likely is something in the 700s, like what GamerMeld suggested with this leak at $720. And that was for a third-party variant card, so the Founders Edition card will most likely come in at $700 just like its predecessors. If anything, it may go a little higher into the 700s like $750, but it most likely won't go into the 800s, at least not for the Founders Edition card, and a price over $1,000 is really quite unlikely. It doesn't matter what type of performance it has, because it just doesn't make sense to place a mainstream platform GPU at such a high price. So as a result, the price is not going to be outrageously high like some rumors suggest. It may increase a little over last generation in price, but realistically, it is not going to over double. So next, what about the performance? Is the 10 series just going to be a rebranded 11 series? Well, the answer is no. First of all, GDDR6 memory production has already started, and I doubt SK Hynix is starting production right now so that Nvidia can use GDDR6 memory in their 12 series cards 2 years later. Thus, the 11 series is going to have GDDR6 memory, and thus the 11 series is not a rebrand, because a simple rebrand wouldn't have such a big upgrade. Also, it has been over 2 years since the 10 series cards released, and so it really doesn't make sense to rebrand them so late and try to keep it going forward. I know that Nvidia wants to give away as less performance as possible, but Nvidia also wants to make as much money as possible. And for Nvidia to maximize sales, they have to provide a solid upgrade over the 10 series in order to do that, because then the 11 series will not only attract new builders, but also builders who are wanting to upgrade from their 10 series GPUs. And this would dramatically increase sales and profit, and considering their sales are already 20% down, I really doubt they want that downfall to keep going. Overall, the 11 series will not be a rebrand of the 10 series because it has been so long since the 10 series came out, and Nvidia wants to entice as many people as they can to buy the new 11 series cards, and to do that, they need to provide a good solid upgrade over the 10 series. Finally, when is the GTX 1180 going to come out? Is it not coming out all the way till 2019? Well, Nvidia is planning to detail their new 1100 series cards at the Hot Chips conference in August, and it just doesn't make sense for them to wait over 4 months after this conference to actually release the cards. As a result, a much more likely time frame for the release of these new cards is at the end of August or September, and it would start out with the GTX 1180 and we would see a staggered release after that. Also, I really doubt Nvidia would want to miss out on all the holiday sales by waiting all the way till 2019. So considering all this, don't buy a 10 series card right now because it doesn't really make sense to buy an almost outdated card. If you were looking for more value, then you should definitely wait for the 1100 series and buy the 1100 series equivalent because it will most likely come in at around the same price but provide you with a lot more performance. If you are looking to save some more money or you are already satisfied with the performance that you would get with the 10 series, then you should still wait for the 1100 series cards and then buy the 10 series cards because the 10 series cards will indeed go down in price after the 1100 series cards come out. But that's just what I think. What do you guys think? How much performance do you think the GTX 1180 will have, and do you think that it is worth it? Make sure to comment down below what you guys think because I do read all my comments and I'm curious as to what you guys think, so make sure to post your thoughts. Also, if you guys liked this video, then make sure to drop a like and consider subscribing if you guys like to see more videos just like this one. But until next time, bye.